You know that this show eventually could be 4 hours. That's eventually what it's going to turn into. We ran overtime on purpose, ladies and gentlemen, because we had to get him here. We had to get the big star of the show. By the way, check this out. Resume Rabbit. Here's a little known fact about companies looking to hire. Most of them don't actually post their openings on job sites. They search job sites and then contact the few job seekers who qualify.
Right there.
What does that mean for your job search? If you're not on every job site, you could be missing out. Want a quick solution to get your resume on every site? Try Resume Rabbit. They will post your resume to 85 different sites. It will save you hours of work for a 10% discount. Go to podcast.resumerabbit.com/Jiggy Jaguar and check it out, Resume Rabbit. And with that in mind, this guy is like a running out of. I wish I had my book, but I lost it when I quit Rocking M Radio, and I lost like 60,000 like cool references to things. We'll just say he's like a goat in a hailstorm, because I'll tell you, he's made it all the way to Salina. Jesus Christ, brother, you ran here.
I ran here. I had to get new shoes halfway.
Brother, everybody knows who you are, but jump in there. I do not do your introduction justice. I love it when you introduce yourself.
I am Dirty Analysis, Dirty UA, DUA, whatever you want to call me. I'm one half of DNA, you know, so I'm here representing, got some of the music, and got my shameless plug. Also, since we're doing shameless plugs, I have, I'm a work the camera guy.
This guy's tall.
Livestream.com/KJack Radio.
Like, hope I don't pull out no condoms or nothing. All right, but here, that's the downloadable card. Oh, my nails are clean also. That's a downloadable card right there, on it right there, and then that's the back. If you're good, you can get that free card right there. That's the album for free. Get a second. Now you know. I'll put that up.
You're like Craig Ferguson. I like show it and then take it away.
Yeah. Just a second.
It's great. Now, you've been in this business for a while. How did you get started, man?
Well, I'm originally from the Bronx, you know, but I moved back and forth from here to Wichita. And I lived in Denver for a few years, but mostly I've grown and turned to a man in Wichita, so I claim Wichita. But I do have roots in the Bronx and connections there. So, yeah, that's basically where I started. And since I got to Kansas, I found local artists and local producers. And it's a region, an untampered region. New York is people stacked on top of each other. California have its own thing. The South is the South, but I think the Midwest, we just, instead of having our own sound, we adopt everybody else's sound, and now we just South type of people. So I'm glad there's a lot of new acts and artists, and we're doing our thing.
Well, I'll tell you, you have stolen the show on many occasions when you've been on the Cypher show.
Yeah, well, not yesterday. Bloody Hands stole the show, but I organized it. I was like, okay, I came the bad guy because they think I'm the show stealer or whatever you want to call it. I'm always get the ugly looks. But I was like, okay, y'all worried about me? Okay, I'm gonna start bringing some people that y'all really, should take a look at. And that was just the first person, so. I got my cousin.
First of many.
We making a group called the Union. It works just like the Union, and it's mostly like AAA. You keep up with your own career, you do your own thing, and then if you need some help, we'll help you. But you also have to be able to help. So it's just like a give and get thing, and it's been working out so far. I have a video that's coming out soon, and it's good.
Now, did you bring some music, brother? Bring some.
I brought some music off the old album, and I brought. I have a new single that I did with Suicide Squad. Just still a Suicide Squad and G Beauty, Magic Touch. I have a few songs.
Well, hey, let's do this. We're gonna take a time out while we get his music ready to go, and when we come back, we're gonna get into it because
we're gonna get it.
We We are definitely going to get it. So keep it locked, keep it loaded here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Also, livestream.com/KJagRadio. JoJo is working harder than a motherfucker trying to get everything updated on JiggyJaguar.com. So, you know, as soon as it gets going, you're just going to be able to watch it right there on JiggyJaguar.com. The archive's coming soon. My man made it. He made it. He ran here.
It's a story in itself.
There is.
Oh, man.
Mr.com yesterday told me, he goes, and this is a direct quote. He told me, he says, Jiggy, there is niggas falling on themselves to get to your show. There is people like falling. He said literally they are falling on top of each other to get to your show.
That's what they say.
So, apparently listen to Mr.com. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we got more. Keep it locked, keep it loaded.
JiggyJaguar.com.
All right, bro. What do we got?
Jiggy Jaguar.
All right, how much time?
What's up, guys?
www.jaguar.com.
It's still live stream to
The time
YouTube.
is. Now, the time is. Jiggy Jaguar.
We'll give her the links. I'll get her the links for it, but it'll be better on Bing. But yeah, it'll archive immediately, and you can watch it on live stream
Radio Network.
anytime.
You better
Yeah.
handle your business, my man.
Jiggy Jaguar.
My computer already good using programs and Facebook, so I just started in YouTube, of course.
Of course.
I
Yes.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping back into it. I want to thank all our affiliates for the ones that are still with us. That's fabulous. If not, you can listen to us on. Thank you. KJagradio.com. Also, I can't. The 3-6 Mafia keep interrupting me. KJagradio.com. Also, livestream.com/KJagradio. We are working harder than a motherfucker to integrate live stream into JiggyJaguar.com. So all you gotta do is just go over there and watch it and do all that stuff. It's a fabulous afternoon. It is the place to be. Apparently, my God, we're still on the air. It is the place to be, and it is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. You get a chance, go over and take our monthly poll.
Check in with Jiggy Jaguar online at JiggyJaguar.com for the monthly poll.
Thank you, Greg Jordan. Take our monthly poll at JiggyJaguar.com. Who won the dance-off? Was it Bruce, the son of a grape juice, or was it MJ Jr., the pop-locking 63-year-old white guy? Go over there to JiggyJaguar.com and check that out. Also, Flash Bandit, kicking it, going, doing. Flash Bandit Universe, of course, Flash Bandit Clothing, and of course our good friends over there at ICTHipHop.com. And I'm going to work, of course, into another sentence. We've got all sorts of things coming up. Next week on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, check out JiggyJaguar.com. You'll be able to get all the information, all the stuff, all the stuff, all the videos, all the crap. It's all there. My 2 live crew interview is up on rossvideos.info. rossvideos.info. That is the place to be. This man's up there. You're all over rossvideos.info. Jesus Christ. How exactly? You literally ran here to be on the Jiggy Jaguar show today.
Yeah, man. I had car problems, trying to stretch the hoopty's capabilities. You know, make a Neon into a Michael Knight, but or Kid, I should say. You know, I'm a walking Michael Knight to make it here. But I made it in one piece. So
well,
I'm glad to be here.
I thank you for doing this.
I like
it
the scenery.
means a lot to me, brother. It means a lot to me. We've known each other for a couple months now, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah,
I got all the shit up. I got our banner.
Oh, those local girls? Because I might be staying a little bit longer. Because you know these people,
They are featured dancers from Jezebel's. However, if the mood does strike us, we might go. If Ross wants to do it. Hell,
Ross is the man.
I wouldn't mind going to the strip club.
Oh, hey. Give the word. This is my serious face.
I got no more money.
Give the word. They look prettier.
Turn that shit to
No more oral
Do
pressure.
the cousin Chris method. You pay your cover and then you just track me. Avoid tipping them.
Well, I don't know. Working girls, everyone has a hustle, so we could do a few tips and maybe a drink. I'll call my ride, and you know my ride, I don't think she'll like that too much. Yeah. Nah, I'm stranded. Come get me from the strip club. Yeah, we did our thing. Yeah.
I'm stranded. Come get me at this.
I'm stuck. So you got Jake the Snake. I like ravishing Rick Rudy.
Rick Ruby's the man. I'm waiting for
Jake
Vince.
the Snake was good.
Vince needs to put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I keep saying this, and Owen does too, but I don't think it's going to happen. He'll never put Owen in there.
No, his brother fell off.
No
pun intended.
That's right. And now, one thing I like about you, brother, and I see it in the Cypher Show stuff.
Yeah.
I see it in everything you're doing. And that is,
There he's on.
What's up?
He's on the Cypher and he's here. It's like he's there and he's here.
Oh man, today is Sunday and the Lord is working with me. I didn't get my fancy pictures up and look. That's good. I'll watch myself.
If that ain't ego, I don't know what is, bro.
No, I'm just playing.
Now, you work in, like I said, from your cyber performances, from stuff I've heard that you've done online, from stuff I've seen you do in concert.
Yeah.
You have a mind that is working 24 hours a day, trying to get stuff just out. It's like you've got 6 guys in your head and they're writing all things down and they're trying to shove it out your mouth as quick as possible so you can get it out to the world.
Yeah.
How do you keep all this fucking organized? Because the rhymes and stuff that you can come up with stuff like on a dime that is stuff that's either happening in the news, stuff that's happening in the sports world, and you just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Is that something you had to practice to get everything going, or?
Well, actually, I think it begins in a lot where you when you listen to rap and you learn it. Everyone learns from somewhere. You listen to a guy rap, you say, hey, this guy is good. He has a decent skill. Then it makes you want to take up the art form. Basically, I'm a little bit older, so when I was listening to it, the rappers that I looked up to had more morals into what they was doing.
Yeah.
So if your first rapper you listen to is a Cool G Rap or a Big Daddy Kane, you're gonna have a higher standard on what you think the art form would be.
Yeah.
As well. Well, if you was not to say anything against him, but like a Soulja Boy, if you was younger and that was your first person that you heard rap, that would be your best rapper. Two different styles. Nothing to take away. Nothing to take away from Soulja Boy. He does good music, but it's just the integrity level of the lyrics that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. That
is a differential. So I learned from listening to them and practicing, trying to have my own style, be original, and not sounding like anyone else.
And that's the thing. You don't sound.
It's hard. I get prosecuted for it, so we'll see if it pays off at the end. It's starting to. Bloody Hands killed it. That was one of the secret weapons. We also. Did I do the shameless plugs? Having a ladies' night at the Eagles Lodge on the 4th. Hopefully Toop do her 16, but we got Absolute, Exclusive, G Beauty. I think .com is gonna come. A lot of people like him. Big Face is going to be in the building, myself, Fortray. Who knows, we might throw an animosity and another secret guest in. My cousin from named Burnett, Brigitte, sorry, he's going to kill me for that. His name is Brigitte. And, they might come down from New York and bust a few things too. So it's still open, so if you want to get in, we're just going to print up the flyer. It should be ready by tomorrow. We just throw your name on there and bada bing.
Well, there you go.
Bada boom.
Now, tell me about some of these tracks we got coming up.
All right. Number 2, I believe, is the first track. It's called Plastic. That's one of my favorites. A lot of people like it. It's banging. It's mixed and mastered, so it should ride real cool. It's actually on the DNA album. You could go through it. We have the downloadable cards. I'm also on the Fortray album. I'm on his first song. So if you heard the Fortray album, you already heard me. I'm in there, and we've been doing work. Yesterday, me and Bloody and we working on a new song, and here it is.
Here it is. On the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show.
I didn't even catch up. I was just hoping that we get a little bit of it, and if it wasn't the right one, you'd give me a signal. No, I just
Perfect timing, doing your family fun. But a jack of all trades ain't the man in none. When you live in the dark, can't understand the sun. Tighten the Bible belt, bloods get flamed. Witness the new world, this is the game. Kill to get tamed, rich trade. This going face don't have to still pay. You ain't the shit, your heart and ball. So off with Serena, y'all that want to in the blood. It ain't nothing neutral. Purple, red, blue, the colors up to you. Kids no peace, any ghetto streets. Read the dome twice, or have a widow's peace. A shoulder to lean on when widows weep. I'm running over, you can hear That's too much?
Gotta be a fire alarm or somewhere, fucking smoke detector. Smoke detector battery somewhere is fucking going nuts.
Actually, I'm used to that sound. I knew what it was.
Well, usually I've got all my smoke detector batteries. Usually none of my batteries fucking go.
It's a hassle.
Yeah. Man, you spent some time on this. It sounds like it.
You love singing and sagging with Jiggy Jag, Jiggy Jaguar.
JiggyJaguar.com.
www.jiggyjaguar.com.
Yes.
www.jiggyjaguar.com.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Kid. And this is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, keeping it going, keeping it locking, keeping it going. We literally are going to be 3 hours today. Just because it's my show and that's the way things go. I want to thank everybody for still keeping it locked, keep it loaded here on kjagradio.com. Also, our good friends over there at livestream.com/kjagradio. I shouldn't say our good friends because we actually operate that, but whatever. I'll tell you, this has been fun today. We've had a slew of guests. We've got a slew of nasty emails from Ninja Larry. We have
Fuck Ninja Larry.
Say that again. Oh.
Tell him I got some samurai. No, I seen Ninja Larry, you cool. I don't want none of that.
oh, he's great. Larry is great. He's giving me all sorts of microphone adjustments, telling me what I should do. It's great. He loves it. He's a big star. Tell me about. Let's see. Tell me about this.
Can't tell you too much. Nah.
I believe it's track number 11. It's like 23 seconds long, and then it goes into track number 12.
Actually, I'm not into skits too much, but I did do an attempt at a skit right there, and that's the skit before the party song with the magnificent Steel from Suicide Squad. I think
He's fucking pretty cool.
he's a beast.
Yeah.
He had a TV show a long time ago. He came upstairs and got the girl and used to go in the sewer. Remember? Beauty and the Beast. That was Steel.
That was.
He just
That guy is a scary.
Yeah, he just shaved off the mane.
Oh really? He did.
No, I'm just playing, man. Don't jump.
He is.
Nah, but yeah, it's still.
He is one
Beauty.
guy
Yeah.
who.
She's good.
The first time that you meet him, and when I met him, he was, real humble. Hey, what's up? Blah blah blah. I'm like, this is kind of a big, tall, goofy guy. What's going on? And then it's like, Cash is like, this dude is fucking phenomenal. I'm like,
Yeah, he's
the
one of
guy
best
like
freestyles.
mumbles and well, what's going on? And then it was like the minute they turned the fucking music on,
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Ah! Starts going nuts, and then like he literally caused M-Dub to take a chair and throw it through a window because it got him so pissed.
Damn.
And Steele was like all cerebral. He was getting in his head.
Who
and
the hell
shit.
is M-Dub?
He's this white rapper here in Salina.
Oh man.
He was
Yeah.
punking him out, and
Well,
it was that
cheer out the window
battleground.
and not at-
It was great.
Ah, yeah, that's
Steele's
cool.
the man.
Yeah, he's one of the best freestylists, that I've seen around. Most people, they say they freestyle, but he actually went out there and did it. So I respect that, and I respect that art form because it's a totally different
Oh
art
yeah,
form.
and the
than
one thing
writing.
about him is that it's not one of those things of what you see is what you get, because when you first meet him, he's just a real humble guy. He's looking at the floor. And he's like, oh blah 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 blah. Hey, nice to see you. Blah blah blah. And it's like they turn that fucking beat on, and
Yeah,
it's
he's
over.
Cool. He
It's
gets
on.
it in. He gets it in.
And then it's like if you can catch him, like I don't know, a minute and a half after he gets done, he's still in that frame of mind. You can talk to him, but if you, it's like the poison drains out of it, and he
Well,
goes back to being just this real cool cat.
I think
you don't
he just
want to
saves it
cause
for the
any
mic.
problems.
Yeah, I think he just saves it for the mic, and then after that it's like time
Great.
off. Yeah, he did
Great,
good
great.
at the studio too. I was impressed because I was just like, hey, we recorded at Rudy Love Jr.'s house.
Oh
So,
wow, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like,
His
hey,
dad is the fucking man.
yeah, I just seen his live performance at what is that? Rock Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the first time me seeing him live, but
So-
yeah, we recorded it, and I was like, hey, I got this idea for a song, and Steele came, he wrote it right then in a timely fashion because we was on the clock because it was $1 per hour, and
Yeah.
I work with dude all the time. He answered the phone, and he wasn't on one, so I hope he makes it to the highest level he can.
That's cool. Well, hey, we're gonna get into it. It's your shot at a skit, and then it goes into track number 12. And what can we expect from
This
from the
is
song?
a party song for the summer. Got a lot of bass, and you should like it.
Here we go. I think
Dub K.
Wichita is a community of good people, Christian people. Yeah, half of them are in this very bar trying to get laid, get laid, get laid, get laid, get laid, get laid.
Is that too much in myself? Oh.
About 3 minutes.
Put your hands up, 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 get low.
He acts like he's
I got the
like
magic touch, all I wanna do is bang,
One of,
walk
like,
on
the
stage
nation
and all I
of,
see
like,
is hands. Wave 'em in the air,
I don't know what
jump
it
into
thinks
the
it
flow.
is.
Bring it, gotta get some flow. Pulling up, sitting on thugs. Chop and screwy, the south side style. Real nigga roll call, blowing them up.
Bounce your chest like your man's not here. Sway your ass like your man don't care. Don't be last, let's put something in the air. I see you move in your new club gear. Bounce your chest like your man's not here. Sway your ass like your man don't care. Don't be last, let's put something in the air. I see you move in your new club gear. She has a magic touch, queen fighters. Haters try, nothing divide us. We open, see inside us. The way we shine, no one can hide us. I'm a man whore on the dance floor. Learn to live, you should take a chance more. What's your fancy, fame or fur? She has the same dress, them look the same on her. Cause bounce your chest like your man's not here. Sway your ass like your man don't care. Don't be last, let's put something in the air. I see see you move in your new club gear. Bounce your chest like your man's not here. Sway your ass like your man don't care. Don't be last to put something in the air. I see you move in your new club gear.
Hey girl, I got the magic touch. I killed that pussy. Casket fuck. She wetter than the bath, no plastic duck. My bitch got heels. Your bitch wear chucks. Your bitch got pills. My bitch got bucks. All black car. She ain't red.
How long does it take you to write something?
Depends on what type of song it is. That, man. But if you do another song, it took me like a week to write it. It's different.
What track?
Number one.
At this point, it's kind of become, you know, because my affiliates were done at the 2-hour mark, but my station still got people that are listening. We still got people on live streams. Fuck, this is 2 hours.
Yeah, fuck it. ICTO is counting me anyway. They like, nah, you don't wear that?
Well, we got the archive too. Well, and my affiliates that take the podcast, they'll do the whole show. So the only thing you missed out on was like maybe 5 or 6 stations that carry it live on Sunday. Everybody else carries it tape delay. So you know you're getting.
Yeah. Maybe 2 bars, 10 seconds, 12 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, doing the damn thing as always on a Sunday from JiggyJaguar.com. Ran a little long this week. It's an interesting show. It's an interesting kind of deal. We've got Ross the boss with livestream.com/KJAG Radio. Ninja Larry feels like he's been exorcised like a demon from this whole thing. He's worried that he's being cut out of the picture. Am I getting the accent?
You're not, Larry.
Yeah, Larry, just come. We're gonna smoke a blunt after this. We're gonna take a 40 to the head, and we're gonna see how you get down.
That's
I'm gonna see how you camouflage. I'm gonna turn. You're gonna spin me around 3 times. We're gonna smoke a blunt. You're gonna spin me around 3 times, and I'm gonna see if you disappear. We're gonna stand in the field. We're gonna see what you're doing. Check out your ninjutsu.
Now, you mentioned when we were listening to that last track that sometimes it takes you, you know, some of these you take 5 minutes, some of them you take a week, some of them, you know, when you write something, how much, I guess, manpower goes into it? Do you spend like a lot of time? Do you ever get writer's block? I guess?
Oh yeah, it happens all the time. But I like writing jingles and commercials also, and so I'm a writer. Period. So yeah, I get writer's block a lot actually. But I write so much during the time that I write. I love writing. So usually I have enough songs to carry me over through the writer's block. And you know, at first I used to get all freaked out, like, oh, I can't think of shit.
You used to get all freaked.
Yeah, I can't think of shit. What's going on?
Oh shit! What's going on here?
Yeah, but now I'm used to it. Like, it come when it comes, and usually
That's cool. That's cool.
During circumstances, I'm sure I'll get something out of me getting stranded out there, and I'm sure that just opened my mind a little bit.
Nobody wants to get stranded in Linsmore.
Oh man,
especially if you're a black guy.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
No, but they have like 3 black people that live there.
Oh man. Gosh, we did like a biker gang came by like a mug. I was like, oh man, this is not cool, and all I seen was grass. So
they got a Pizza Hut and a
Subway.
A Subway.
The cab came and got me from Subway, and I'm here.
Well, I appreciate you making the trip, and this was well worth it. You got some good stuff. I've enjoyed talking to you, brother. As always.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you invited me. I was started to bring Bloody Hands, but yeah, he killed the Cypher show.
No, we want to unleash him on this audience.
Yeah, I got to, man, because it was just like, I don't know, you know, like, now he's not my son or anything, but just the same feeling as watching somebody graduate. You like, man, that he really killed it. And there's a lot of witnesses and nobody.
I was watching him do he was just doing a freestyle with somebody.
Oh yeah, I think he might be the best freestyler in the city.
And
if anybody want to challenge
Cash hollered, I was outside talking and Cash comes out and he goes, "Get the camera and get this on tape now." And I went back in. And it's just like watching, you know, like a painter or watching, you know, somebody do. The guy, just the way he was moving with his hands and talking, and it's just like
he's a natural when it comes.
Yeah,
it's a separate art form. It's just like karate and kung fu, and it's freestyling and writing. So I just sit back and watch. He's like, you ain't gonna say anything? I'm like, nah, man, you pretty got it covered. I throw a 16 in there, but I was enjoying the show. I had came and I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Not just him, everyone else. That guy with the shorter guy with the glasses. From, I think he was from Topeka.
Yeah, stick figure.
Yeah.
Stick man.
Yeah, I liked him. And Chris Barnett, he always.
Of course, Chris Barnett always
to
impress.
Yeah,
he's great.
Who called us sir?
Oh man.
I think that was the
Chris
killer.
Barnett?
No.
Bloody Hands?
I think so.
Bloody Hands. He's a straight guy.
He's a
respectable dude. You know what I thought was great? And with that Cypher show yesterday, everybody, you know, showed up and was doing their thing.
Yeah.
You had two live crew, you know, like national legends.
Yeah.
And then you had Bloody Hands, a fucking local legend, and they're all on the same roof.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Good
I didn't even know that was the guy at first. I was like,
oh yeah.
oh man, that's why I'm over the back. I was like, who is this little Chinese guy? You know, what's a freestyle? They was like, oh. And then I remember, I was like, oh, because I wasn't even supposed to be really watching You So Horny. I had to sneak it, so I pictured, I was like, oh, what an asshole I am. That's, you know, I'm so used to seeing Luke and shit. I was like, oh man, that's.
He's another one of these. He's kind of like old fucking. We were talking about Steel a minute ago. You know, he motored up there, and he's kind of just hanging out, and you're like, wow, this guy's getting ready to, you know, hang it up for the day.
Yeah, I'm hang it up for a period.
Yeah. And we did the interview with him, and there were some, you know, tweaks every once in a while where he'd pop out and he'd say something, and you're like,
he was good. He very sharp.
This guy's cool, and then all of a sudden. They got him on stage, they turned that fucking beat on, and he's like, me so on, and he's out there fucking doing all the shit. And then it's like afterwards, after the music's over with, he's sitting there on stage going, yeah, man, you're a pretty good crowd. And I'm like, oh my God, what?
It's just that you live for that moment that you want to do so good, and then afterwards you're like, oh man, it just take a lot out of you, and then, you know, you get back to normal.
And old,
I get in 3 less arguments a week so I can perform better.
That's right.
That's good.
Now we're gonna end this up with your first track.
Yeah, it's a controversial song. So
we're talking about Me So Horny. Might as well play a controversial song.
Thank you, Two Live Crew.
It's a new sound. I hope it goes for the Midwest. Don't forget the show on the 4th, the ladies' night. We're going to have everyone there. Exclusive.com, Absolute, myself, Fortray, and Mike Game and Un. I think Toop is busting her 16. She said it. So we're going to see if she goes to it. And whoever else, before I pin out the fire, get on there and you're welcome to. Also, we're having a breakdancing contest. Pattern is going to show his stuff.
Oh my God!
So Pattern is going to be out there and he's going to do some shit.
Contest. I
try to bring all the art forms together. We got the graffiti artists. Bruce. I think Pattern. He's like the Wichita guy. So maybe y'all can bring this Atlanta crew. We got some people come from Kansas City.
Most of the guys that I've got that are break dancers, they're just bar throwers. That's really what they are. But they're great. If you've ever get on beam.2/Bruce, or go to jiggyjaguar.com and look for Bruce's videos. Bruce, the son of a grape juice, Bruce on the loose. And speaking of breakdancing, Him and MJ Jr. up on beam.2/Ross Videos or rossvideos.info. The break dance competition, the Night of the Midgets. They had a break dance competition out front. We filmed it, we put it up there. Who won the competition? Go to JiggyJaguar.com and vote. Results will be revealed next week on this broadcast. Memorial Day weekend. Who knows what's gonna end up happening. We're gonna play this next track and we're gonna come back and wrap it up with my man. He literally ran here to be on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, and I give this man respect. So we'll be back here in just a few here on the big show.
Yeah, the Night of the Midget Wrestling. But we were setting up, and this old man, he calls himself MJ Jr., little retarded guy, works at CC's Pizza here in Salina. He's the guy that stands out in the middle of the street, like with the costume on, trying to get people over.
Yeah.
And he always pop locks and does all this crazy crap.
Yeah.
And he's got to be like 60 or 70.
Oh, yeah.
And he shows up, we're setting stuff up, and he comes up to me and goes, Jiggy, I want Bruce. I said, what? And he goes, I'm going to take his title. I'm the king of the dance in Salina. And so Bruce showed up, and I said, Bruce, somebody wants your dance title. He goes, who is he? Where's he? So
He lost.
we stuck him outside, and they were fucking doing their thing. And at one point, they had done all their stuff, and Bruce, or MJ, does this thing where he's like pop locking and doing like the robot, and then he does like this flip into the air, and lands on his feet in front of Bruce and goes, you can't see me. And then Bruce goes, I see you, you're right there. And then he starts dancing, and then he goes, I don't know how to flip, so I'm just gonna roll on the ground. And so he does he gets down on the ground and does like a flip. And then he acted like he'd been shot. And then he went and he stuck his head in the cigarette bucket, pulled it out, and he's got like old stringy hair, so he's got all these old cigarettes on his fucking hair. And he was like, ooh, ooh. And I'm like, who won? And everybody's like, Bruce won. And he stuck all those cigarettes at him. And Ross goes, this crowd is biased towards Bruce. We gotta put that up on YouTube and put a poll up on the website.
That's what I said when I lost that. That was my first time ever losing. I lost a freestyle battle before, but I never lost a battle at a dance or nothing. I was like,
oh really?
that was my first loss. I was like, did that happen? I was like, it's happening. Yep, it happened. I lost. That was good, though. It was a good show.
What?
Fire alarm.
You need a 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
I got one at home. Do you have one here? Yeah.
I got rechargeable batteries, but not 9 volts.
Not the 9-volt. Because I can't stand that. It's either take the battery out or replace it.
So, you can leave those songs on there. If somebody ever want to listen to it or request it, or you run out of space, I'll play it on there.
I'll rip it in.
Yeah, that's right. That's the unreleased album, so just...
Here we go. We're back. We're doing it. It's a world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Unreleased stuff right there from a man. The guy who literally ran to get here. He literally made tracks to get here. I am impressed as a motherfucker, my friends. You knew this was the place to be today, so you made sure you got here. Yeah. And we give you respect, brother. We've pretty much given you most of this hour, an advertised hour of the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. We are going to probably keep it going over on livestream.com/KJagRadio, but we're going to go ahead and end it on the Jiggy Jaguar show this week. 3 hours is my max on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. So if you want to keep listening or keep watching, Go to livestream.com/KJagRadio.
Not for much longer.
Livestream.com/KJagRadio. Probably like 10 minutes left, and then we're done. So we'll see you next week on the World Famous Jiggy Jiggy Show. Now that that is over with, let's finish our discussion. And now, tell me about how you got hooked up with some of these guys you've worked with, like Portray. How did you end up on his album? How did you end up?
Well, I'm a loner, so I'm a wanderer. I wander from different studios. I see, because all of us, we have good attributes about ourselves. So I just work with different artists depending on what they do. So saying that, I was working with SC Trill. He did a lot of tracks on my album actually, and Portray was over there, and there was a lot of other people that came through the studio. But Portray is a stand-up guy, so we kind of clicked, and we've been doing business together, and he has his album.
I'll tell you that the song that is on that album of his that's got you on it, that you're popping up all over the place in all sorts of different areas and all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that people give you the respect in the business to want to stick you on.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I just got certain friends that hook me up and that I work with, and then certain people I'll work with, but I only work with a few people. Yeah. I wish I did, but yeah. All these people, most of the people on this show, and I worked with and had a part with, but yeah. I get blackballed. I don't hold my tongue, and sometimes I say things that's
blackballed. Hey, I got blackballed in the radio industry. That's why I'm sitting in a hot house right now.
Yeah, I get blackballed out my bedroom sometimes, so I was always used to it.
Now, you have been in this business for a while. You've been doing all these different things.
I was born into it.
Yeah. What is like your musical background like? Did you do music like in high school or anything, or did you just start rapping or?
Well, I grew up in the Bronx during the birth of it, so I had advantages of like going in front of the Fever, like my grandmother lived, and seeing Biz Markie and
Bismarck.
Yeah, Bismarck and
what Dougie Fresh.
Yeah, they beatboxed against each other in some parks, and people used to New York City break dancers and things of that nature. They was all around, so it was easy. It was more of a second nature and a way of life, more than having to learn. So once I moved out to Wichita, though, at that time they just had KKRD, and so that's where I got into other music, and that's what first time I heard Bon Jovi and all that stuff.
Music station.
Yeah, I was clicking the radio station. I was like, there's no rap anywhere. But I still like music. Yeah, so I went from one extreme to the next.
No Power 93.
Oh, I was saying during the time of KKRD time, but Power 93 they don't play too much rap anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, Power 93 wasn't around when KKRD and all that was around, man.
No, I don't think K-Buzz wasn't even around.
You were screwed on rap.
Yeah. So I had to make up my own.
You had to do your own thing. So
but Bon Jovi and other groups like that, I wasn't gonna listen to them. I was in New York basically, so coming out here and listening to other.
Hey, I'm in Kansas. I don't want to listen to Bon Jovi. But the thing is,
during the time it was hot, and Bon Jovi is better than Silence. I didn't have a choice.
It's better than Silence. Another one. It's better than Silence.
Did I vote one way?
No, you're making our annals, our archives.
You're making amazing quotes.
Yes.
You should have let me know
Bon
45 minutes
Jovi
ago.
is better than Silence. Right there, my man. Get it together.
Now you're gonna have him like Mick Jagger come punch me out of nowhere.
Right.
I'll be like, hey, let me get an autograph. He punched me.
Mick Jagger's great.
Okay, then it's all the same to me. Good rock music, man. It's not? Okay, well.
Now, you've been, How far do you think this music thing's gonna take you?
Hopefully, what I want to accomplish, what I would like to accomplish would be everyone that I know not having to worry about bills for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
That's my main #1 goal. Anything under that, I'm willing to accept. I just want people to, I don't like the sound of music. I wish to influence the sound of music, the change of it, and if not, influence the person that will change it, and pay bills, basically. I'm not trying to, I would like to ride around in a Jag or a Maybach or something, but that's not a necessity. I'd rather take the Maybach and put all the kids through college, and that'd be cool for me. I'm not.
Well, I'll tell you, you really seem to be keeping it going, man, and
I do all right.
the work speaks for itself, man.
I have help. Oh.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I like about it. You got a good team around you.
Yeah, they're a good team. We're not as organized as we need to be, but we're working on it. We have a good material to start with, and that's what I wanted, a hardcore, good, solid music, and then it should go by itself. If people like the song, they'll listen to it. We won't have to do a bunch of glitz and glamour. You can put glitter on shit, but it don't turn into a bracelet, so. That's another one. So that was a design. That was a design for the show. Since you said you got famous quotes, that's a dirty way.
Thank you. We are going to have. We are gonna. I believe that this is coming very quick. We're gonna have the famous quotes on the show, and we're gonna have people coming in and supplying me with. These odd little like blowfish in a twine factory, tarantula at a picnic.
Okay.
I don't know. Fortray. He's like a fair and a jello fight.
Oh, okay.
It's odd deals. Dirty UA. He's like a hot goat under a rainfall. We're gonna end up having.
I got it. I'm fast.
Oh, here we go.
Dirty UA. I'm the dirty bomb under your stroller. How about that?
Okay. It's going
The
down.
dirty bomb. All right.
Under your stroller.
I'm the dirty bomb. The dirty bomb under your stroller.
Yes. See, like that.
How do you come up?
It's the pressure. I think it's the pressure. Like at the studio, the studio knocks me out of writer's block. Once they say like 25 to whatever an hour, hey,
11.
Yeah, hey.
We have 11
what was
now.
wrong?
Let's go for it. Let's keep it going. well, brother, we're gonna wrap it up here on the live stream. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for making the trip. I really do appreciate it. I've been.
It was great, man.
Fan of
Learning
yours
experience.
Since I've seen you at the Cypher show. So you're fabulous. Next week here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show on livestream.com/KJagradio. We've got a hell of a lot of different things. Hopefully Ninja Larry will not be complaining next week. We will have Jared, the useless eater. He will probably complain. And Ross, the boss, the rebel rousing ringleader, will be back. And Toop has got all sorts of different people booked. So who knows what's going on. Check out icthiphop.com, jiggyjaguar.com, jiggyjagtv.com, rossvideos.info, Flash Bandit Universe right there. And go ahead and plug your website, brother, Twitter, all that stuff.
Man, I'm a Facebook guy. We also got the Chicken and Waffles place. There's 2 locations. One on Harry and 8th and Cleveland. So if you see the guy in the chicken suit, tell him dirty way, send him. Try to get a dirty special, get yourself full. Everything is cooked up to code and yeah, have a great time. Also with the album, we got the DNA downloadable cards and the show on the 4th, the ladies' night. So all you female MCs, bring your crews, and it's Penny Henny that night. From 10 to 11, shots of Henny for a penny. So if you get there early, while supplies last, we come do it, watch the break dancers do their thing, and have a good time. Everyone go home safe.
Well, thank you, sir. Thanks
you
for doing this, and we'll see you next week here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Peace on a mighty 5,000.